A Huduma bill that seeks to make it mandatory for all Kenyans to be issued with Huduma number has continued to elicit mixed reactions from Kenyans as the National Assembly kicked off public hearings concerning the contentious bill on Wednesday. While a section of Kenyans have faulted the bill, saying it's highly marred by flaws, others rooted for the Huduma bill, noting it will do away with tedious data registration processes experienced in the past if adopted into law.
Weeks after the National Assembly Majority Leader Amos Kimonya-sponsored Huduma bill was tabled on the floor of the House, the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security on Wednesday kicked off a series of public hearings seeking to collect views from members of the public regarding the controversial bill.
We can't keep on saying Vision 2030, one nation, and while others feel second-class citizens.
And yet again,
one nation, let everybody belong.
Controversy marred the public participation session that had brought together activists, community-based organizations, as well as non-governmental organizations, with the Huduma bill receiving cheers and jeers at the same time. Among the bones of contention is a proposal in the bill that seeks to reform Kenya's identity ecosystem by establishing the National Integrated Identity Management System (NIMS), where it will be mandatory for every Kenyan to acquire a Huduma number, with the NIMS system therefore set to be a primary database for both foundational and functional data. The bill's critics, however, expressed concerns that it vaguely addresses data protection, hence will do more harm than good if adopted to law.
This particular version of the Huduma bill should not be supported by the committee. It is highly flawed. We believe it was rushed, and from the conversations that took place in Naivasha, we are not sure whether there is a coherent support from within the executive.
This as the bill's proponents, on the other hand, hailed it, saying it will do away with bureaucracy that has marred data registration processes in the past.
The Huduma card number gives us an opportunity to collapse all this bureaucracy under one roof, and therefore gives us an opportunity that when I'm born, and I'm registered and I get my first number, which then I can use in my primary school as the NEMIS number, and at the age of 18 I transition it to the Huduma card, then all my information is under one roof and well covered and secured.
Critics of the bill further slammed it, citing reservations expressed by the Immigration Department on another proposal to lump together government agencies whose functions are separate and distinct. The proposal that will place the functions at the desk of Interior Principal Secretary, who will be the data controller for names, faulted.
I think it's one thing for us to come before the committee and say that we do not agree with the Electoral Commission, we do not agree with the Immigration Department, we do not agree with the other government agencies that have raised concerns of this bill. But I think we have to recognize those are the duty bearers. They are the ones that will be responsible for managing our data. And if they themselves have a contrary view to this bill, then I do not understand how we could override them and say that we have a better understanding of the bill.
Last year, the issuance of Huduma number was stopped dead in the tracks by the court, which termed it illegal for being in conflict with the Data Protection Act. David Mudhoka, TV 47.